Hello, friends, and welcome to Sleep Tight Stories. I'd like to say thank you to Ruby, who is 11 years old and lives in Walnut Creek, California, for suggesting this story. Spring is here, and with it, the changing weather. People are catching colds and having to rest. Bernice comes home from school to find Papa Bear has a bad cold. Will she be able to make him feel better? Papa Bear has a bad chest cold. "Hi, Papa, I'm home," yelled Bernice as she walked in the front door of their small house, kicking off her sneakers and closing the door. "It's a beautiful day outside, Papa. The sun is shining and it's warm. I guess with weather like this, you must be in a super good mood because you told me that the sun and fresh air makes you super happy, right, Papa?" "I'm here in the kitchen, little bear," Papa Bear said very quietly and with a hoarse voice. "Papa, I don't smell yummy things today. Just some kind of medicine-y pine or eucalyptus or however you pronounce it smell," Bernice said, as she slowly walked into the kitchen where she saw Papa Bear sitting in a chair drinking tea. "Papa, what's wrong? You don't look so good. Did you eat too many cookies? Or too many other treats today? You told me once that you might feel sick if you eat too many treats," Bernice asked, very concerned for her papa. "No, little bear. I'm afraid I am sick today, and it is not from eating too many treats, unfortunately," Papa Bear said quietly. "But Papa, you are super strong and never get sick." "You are the strongest in the whole wide world," Bernice said, feeling sad. "I get sick, little bear. Because I am so healthy, you might not notice a cold or a case of sniffles. But no matter how strong I am, I can still catch a virus. And this one makes me feel uncomfortable," Papa Bear said, as he took another drink of his tea. "What can I do to make you feel better, Papa? Would a hug help?" "A hug would be great, little bear, but we might want to stay apart for a little while. I don't want you to catch what I have. How about you get yourself a glass of milk and you can tell me about your day? Hearing about your day will make me feel 100% better. Remember to wash your hands, little bear," Papa Bear said. "Okay, Papa." "Sorry, little bear, I didn't make any cookies today. But why don't you grab a few cookies from the jar? They should still be fresh and tasty." "I'm sure they will be super tasty, Papa. Would you like one?" Bernice asked as she placed some cookies on her plate. "No, thank you, little bear. I have my lemon tea. That's all I need right now." Sitting down at the table after taking a great big drink of milk, Bernice asked, "You sound like you have a bad cold, Papa. Is it a cold you have?" "It's something like that, little bear. I haven't gone to the doctor, but I suspect it's just a bad chest cold. I have a fever, but I should be on the mend soon with some rest." "I can make dinner tonight, Papa. I make delicious grilled cheese sandwiches, and I've made hot dogs once." "Ha ha ha. Thank you, little bear. Mama Bear's bringing home some pizza for you and her. I will likely have a bit of your mama's soup that she makes for us when we don't feel well," Papa Bear said as he coughed into his sleeve. "Your cough sounds kinda scary, Papa. I don't think I understand chest colds." "I'll be okay, little bear. I'll try to explain. Imagine your lungs are like two balloons inside your chest that help you breathe. These balloons have tiny tubes like straws called bronchial tubes. When you catch a bad chest cold, some germs called viruses go inside these tubes and make them sick. When the bronchial tubes get sick, they become irritated and swollen. That makes it harder for air to pass through them, and it can make you cough a lot. Sometimes you might hear a wheezing sound when you breathe, like a little whistle, Papa Bear said, while exaggerating the sounds coming from his lungs. When you have a bad chest cold, you might also feel tired and have a low fever like I do. You may even have a hard time breathing or feel like you can't get enough air. But luckily, I'm not that sick. It is a little bit uncomfortable and, well, I don't think I will be going for a run with your mother tonight, Papa Bear said with a smile. But don't worry, little bear. Most chest colds go away on their own, and I am healthy enough to get back to making all kinds of cookies very soon. I'm just going to drink lots of liquids and rest a bit more than normal. Okay, Papa. I'm sure you will be fit as a fiddle soon. I haven't heard that expression in a long time. You have some great expressions, Papa Bear said, trying not to laugh too much so that he wouldn't cough. Yeah, I guess I really am like a sponge, always soaking up everything I hear. You certainly are. So tell me about your day, little bear, while I get some more lemon tea. Well, it was a super day, Papa. We planted more food to grow in our garden, and we can already see some sprouts from what we planted before. Bobby and I went outside during break and practiced running for a while. I encouraged him, Papa, just like you said I should. He was happy. And then during gym class, when we had another race, his time improved, Papa. I'm happy to hear that, little bear. It's great to help others improve at things like running. Maybe you and Mama Bear can run a race together sometime. She would like that. Yeah, I guess I would have to let her win, though, because I am super fast. I'm sure she wouldn't mind, Papa Bear said with a smile. But, Papa, I made a mistake today. What happened, little bear? Well, during art class, we were painting flowers. Mine looked very beautiful, and the art teacher said I make very nice paintings, and that my flowers look similar to what Georgia O'Keeffe would paint. I don't know who that is, but I guess it must be good or the teacher wouldn't have said it. That sounds great, little bear, but what was the mistake you made? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Well, I spilled some paint and it landed on my sneakers, Papa. Now they are all pink and red. Pink isn't my favorite color, but I'm sorry, Papa. My sneakers look a lot different now, and I know you and Mama just got them for me. Haha, that's okay, little bear. That's a little mistake. They may look even more interesting now. Maybe, Papa, but I just don't like pink. How was Gertrude today? She was good, Papa. We traded lunches again. She brought some kind of chips and guacamole, that green stuff, and a spicy chicken wrap. I had some, and it made my mouth super hot, and I drank all my juice in one gulp, but I still liked it. Haha, spicy food will do that. Mama Bear and I love spicy food. Why don't you do some reading while we wait for Mama to come home with dinner? She said she would come home a bit earlier today. Yay, pizza, Papa! I love pizza, Bernice said with a great big smile. After dinner, while walking upstairs with Papa Bear, Bernice said with a yawn, I think I should read a bedtime story for you, Papa. You said you were going to bed early, and I can do that. I can tell good stories too. I know, little bear. Why don't you tell me a story, and then I can tell you a story? Then when I go to bed, I will remember your story and fall fast asleep." "Okay, Papa, but are you sure you don't want me to tuck you in? I can do that too." "I know you can, little bear. I appreciate it, but our bedtime routine is one of my favorite times of the day." "Okay, Papa, but I'll give you Twigga to sleep with. Twigga will help you feel better." "Thank you, little bear." "It's that time," said Bernice. "And what time is that, little bear?" replied her papa. "The time that I read you a story," Bernice said with a smile. "Are you comfy and warm?" "Yes, Papa." "How about Wolfie and Madeline? Are they ready for a story?" "I think they are, and Twigga told me that she will wait for you in your bed." "Okay. What story did you want to tell, little bear? I'm super excited." "I will tell you about a unicorn that lives in the mystical forest, Papa. It's a unicorn that you haven't introduced me to yet." Bernice began. Once upon a time in the mystical forest, there was a unicorn named Twinkle. Twinkle had a beautiful, sparkly coat and a fluffy mane. Her mane was so fluffy that some of her friends thought it looked like a cloud. One sunny day, Twinkle went on a special adventure. Though she was born many years ago, she was still young for a unicorn, so she told her parents where she was going. She followed a secret path in the mystical forest and met a friendly squirrel named Nutmeg. Nutmeg showed Twinkle the way to a special place called the Hidden Glade. At the Hidden Glade, Twinkle found a magical pond that reflected the stars, even during the brightness of the day. A shiny fish named Silva lived there. Silva told Twinkle that the pond could grant a wish to someone with a kind heart. Twinkle wished to bring happiness and harmony to all the forest creatures, the people who lived in the meadows and those who lived in the hills. The water glowed brightly, and Twinkle felt grateful. On her way back, Twinkle was super happy because not only was it a beautiful day to be outside, she felt she had done something nice. Twinkle shared her happiness with the animals and people she met in the forest. They played games, had fun, and became good friends. With the help of some fairies and special magic, Twinkle's happiness spread throughout the forest, making everything more beautiful. The chocolate trees flowed chocolate syrup, the flowers bloomed even more brightly, and the sounds of the brooks and rivers flowing sounded just like beautiful music. From that day on, Twinkle always tried to do something nice every day. She showed everyone how to believe in themselves and enjoy the magic of the world around them. And they all lived happily ever after in the kingdom that Boo Boo and Kai Kai lived in. The end. How was that, Papa? That was the most perfect story ever, little bear. You are a great storyteller. Mama helped me make up that story while you were having a rest after dinner, and I remembered it. I'm getting better at remembering things, Papa, Bernice said proudly. I know, little bear. Soon you will be all grown up. And I will be bigger and stronger than you, right, Papa? I'm sure you will be, little bear. Now, why don't you give me a faraway bear hug? Papa Bear said as he pretended to give her a hug. Close your eyes, little bear, and I will wait until next time when I am feeling better to share with you a new story about Bixie when he was teaching at a school called the Academy. I can't wait, Papa, Bernice said with one eye open. I love you, Papa. I love you too, little bear. And with that, Papa Bear blew Bernice a kiss, adjusted her blanket, turned off her lamp, and quietly whispered, "Sweet dreams, little bear." And that is the end of our story. Good night. Sleep tight.